everyone, my name is Cass.
And I am Wilson. Today we have a special segment because Alex just so happens to have recorded a segment of me being mad.
One of many, and of course...
No, wait a second. What do you mean one of many? I'm not always mad. I'm frustrated.
Bruh.
Same of the same coin. But, anywho, his frustrations are annoying because guess who has to clean up the mess?
It's warranted, and that is
You
your
don't
job.
even know what you're watching.
True. Let's see.
Okay. Are you scared?
We got it on camera. I gotta go pee.
Me too.
All right, let's go.
And this is the first time you mapped it out in that level of detail. Hey, come in. Come hither.
You're in the meeting too, right?
Yeah, we're just talking about why Wilson's so angry. V-Chan's already like, am I in trouble?
Oh, I was really
When did you get
angry.
this? What are you
Oh my
mad
goodness,
at?
I was so angry.
Was this relayed or is this not relayed?
This is good.
Why
I remember this. I was laughing so hard with Alex.
why are we still not clear on this is really my biggest question, and it's very concerning for me because we have spent weeks working on this. Like I don't know, and I don't know where the problem is occurring. Where is the communication breakdown? Because this cannot happen, as you can imagine. Like, this is a big part of our entire campaign that we're launching. This includes multiple different partners and stakeholders. I am putting all the effort to want to make this work together as partners and as a team. And yet
You just twitched.
it doesn't feel like
I can't even watch this.
we're progressing. That's the reason why I am having this frustration.
I'm not always mad. Let me give you guys some context, okay? After 3 to 4 weeks of communication, I get on a call hoping that we have alignment and we're ready to go. They still didn't understand what is it that we're trying to build, and there are still a lot of miscommunication that is happening. If there's anything that happens, it lies on my shoulders because the partners that we're working with, the brands that we're working with, they only care about, Wilson, you messed up. How many times have you seen me like this before? In the last year and a half that we worked together?
Honestly, a few times.
Denied.
But I think it's because you're reacting. You're emotionally reacting. And that's where, when we calmed down a little bit and we talked about whose onus is this?
Then I figured it.
Then
we
you
figured it out. Yeah,
realized,
then I
and
realized.
then that was at that right moment, you were like, shit, I should go apologize, and you did.
Yeah.
So, how do you feel after watching that? Yourself getting so upset.
Honestly, it's actually quite interesting to see yourself reacting because you never really get to have that perspective.
Did you feel like, okay, that was fair, that was reasonable?
I definitely could have done better. Otherwise, I wouldn't have messaged them to apologize on that night. So 100% I could have done better and not react. There has been numerous communication with our team about this issue. If I didn't care, and if this is the first time meeting, it's my first time having this issue, I have no problem with repeating myself, right? And it's pretty fair that we have talked to our team about this 2, 3, 4 times to realign. And so my expectation is definitely up here because we've worked on it.
So for me,
Yeah.
like, the reaction is fine. I actually think your reaction to get mad is fair. If you make a mistake one time, that's fine. If you consistently make that same mistake, then that's a problem. That's okay to be upset, but it was more so who should have had that conversation. It was just making sure that you're not pew the wrong person.
100%. The root cause of this is because we have a remote team.
I don't necessarily agree it's because of the remote workforce. It's more around communication. Even though if that person wasn't there, like, how would you have communicated to them so that they had all the information to relay it back to the vendor? Would you have changed the way that we have set up the team, seeing things like these issues pop up?
I definitely prefer to have in real life work environment. I feel like it's much more efficient.
I agree with you. There's definitely value when it comes to people being here in person. You know, being on the other side of it, like when I was pregnant, when I had to take care of the baby, like the flexibility allowed me to want to stay with this company more.
So do you recommend startups to go with remote work or in-person work?
I think it depends on the business, to be honest. Like for us, when we launched this business, we were hiring talent around the world. Vancouver, especially, it's not cheap to hire talent. And so being able to source that elsewhere is great. I also think that I love that we are able to tap into different teams across the world because they offer a different perspective than outside of this like little cocoon and have a bit of diversity within our team.
I think it also comes back down to the owner's culture and what they believe in. And at the same time, if you have like a team of like, let's say 10, you save a lot on the office space as well. So
it's funny we say this, we're like, okay, we love a flexible workplace, but like I come into the office 9 to 5 Monday to Friday. I want that separation from my home, working at home, to working in an office, because it's just a bit of a shift in mind. Like I don't want to be cooped up at home all the time. I want to have a space where I can come in. This is my work setting and this is where I think, versus I'm working on my sofa or working on my dining room. You're there to eat, or you're there to sit or watch TV or sit there and lounge. It's not, the mindset isn't there to work. But you know what? Given how we've set up the team right now, whenever we have someone come to visit us and work together, it's so magical because it feels like an extra excitement, celebration to have team members here. And now when we talk to other team members and they're looking to come here and they want to come here to really experience and embrace us, I'm looking forward to it.
now you can look at him.
Whoa! You are V10?
You are real.
Whoa! Nice to meet you.
I love it. I love the fact that we are starting to build a team culture. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's really, really cool.
Yeah. And it really does allow us the flexibility to live our life. Like, for example, we're able to kind of choose to get out of the office at times that may not feel reasonable or the traditional 9 to 5.
What's really cool is that we're crafting that ideal lifestyle as we are building.
So thank you for hearing us and listening to our journey as we navigate balancing work and life together.
We're trying new things all the time. So if you have any feedback, that'd be great. If you like
Tell
it,
us
let
what
us
you like.
Yeah,
what
tell
you
us.
don't like.
That would be very helpful. So
And
make sure you guys comment below so we know what is up. Anyways, subscribe along the journey and we'll see you guys next week.
What you're saying is you guys also have nightmares with your bosses? So they're also entering your dream and bossing you around in your dream as well?
Not as much as before.
don't generalize. I think it's